They're counting on you. Against all odds, we've made it this far. But we both know that the old ways aren't going to work this time. This journey has changed us, changed you. But it's not over yet. You need the right tools for the job.
This is Grace coming at you live from the dungeons of Aufstrag. Now, they haven't spotted me yet, so it's really important that I stay quiet while I deliver this very special announcement from Troll Lord Games. Our crowdfunding campaign for the Reforged Adventurers backpack begins in the last week of May or the first week of June, and you'll be able to find it on BackerKit. Now, basically, the Reforged Adventurers backpack is your ultimate expansion for Castles and Crusades. Inside, you'll find 13 completely unique character classes, each brimming with story potential, and now fully leveled up for high-level play. You'll also find a treasure trove of specialized gear packs. And obviously, there's one tailor-made for every single class in the game, but we didn't stop there. We've lovingly hand-packed, pre-made equipment bags for every kind of hobby, profession, or weird little interest that your character could possibly have. Seriously, everything from brewing, to trapping, to performing, to Anyway, we've also included updated rules for multi-classing, class and a half, and dual classing, now finally explained in a way that won't make your wizard cry. And last but certainly not least, all of the pages have been cleansed of their ancient bindings. So there's no more OGL content. New layout, new art, maximum magic. So whether you're
a new
cunning
follower
arcane
has
thief,
joined the fray.
a brave skald, or just a thief with a dream, it's time to gear up, roll high, and carry out your destiny in style. I think the coast is clear, and it's time for me to move on. We'll see you in BackerKit. Matching clothes. Just gotta be ready for everything. Really, really super quiet. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, wait. Okay. The Adventurer's backpack. Backlight by Heavy. Crap. This is great.
Trollord Games. Join the fray.
Yeah, I got some out here.
It'll be
Still
okay.
got that same bottle of Four Roses.
Oh my god.
You know,
Hey everybody,
you
how's it
you
going?
It doesn't go bad, does it?
No, huh?
Yeah.
It does. You'll go bad first.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody to our Thursday afternoon stream. We've got some of the employees today here. Today I managed to round up David Chenault, co-creator of CNC, and our production assistant Jeremy Farkas. They're here. helping
You
out.
just love calling me that.
Best thing ever. Best
Wait,
thing ever.
what? Production assistant?
Yeah, that's I think that's still technically my title.
Oh,
So I think
really?
I do a lot more than
No,
like
it's-
assist with production.
There's no way to give titles to people, man.
I
I've learned that.
produce a lot as well.
You know what you are
Yeah,
officially?
yeah,
You're a
what
hat
is
wearer, like a rest of
assistant
us.
do?
You're a
It's like
hat
an
wearer.
assi-
You wear
It's
hats.
like an assistant.
You wear hats.
It's like an assist.
Me and
Wait,
you are hat wearers. We
Yes.
wear all these hats. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got this hat. I got
All kinds of hats.
hat.
All right. Anyway, we're here to hang out with you guys for the next little bit. Two couple things to say about. There is a giveaway going on over here
Got a
on
copy of
Twitch,
Bloodstone.
and you just have to come to Twitch .tv/Troller Games. Give us a follow, and then
Has joined the
Export Raffle
fray.
will get you in the giveaway. It's for some codes on the store, some money. We can't do it through other platforms. I hate that, but that's just kind of how the internet works. So you have to come over here, but you can most certainly watch from wherever and leave. Just come over and leave, and then if you get it, we give the codes out in Discord, and you can pick them up and go do what you want to with them. That being said, tonight's stream will be just a little bit shorter. We'll be quitting about a quarter after because I have to go somewhere. I have to be in an appointment. I thought we was going to be able to work something out, but that's the way it's going to be. So just keep that in mind. And then I'm going to have to go AFK for a few minutes. And so this guy right here, right? This guy, right? And this guy here, right? Are going to keep you guys entertained till the sanity returns. I'll be right back.
Okay, so I was telling Jeremy prior to being rudely interrupted by Chuck that so I had like these cavities, right? A lot growing up. I have two products that I've been using for almost 10 years now. I have had no tooth problem whatsoever at all, and my teeth are in perfect shape. It's Propylene's mouthwash. Okay. And it doesn't taste really good. Like a lot of people just don't like the taste, but you use that once or twice a day. And it just will clean the crap out of your teeth. It kills like bacteria really, really well.
Mm.
And the other is bamboo salt toothpaste with NHA. And I have literally never had a tooth problem, not had a tooth problem in 10 years.
Hmm.
And coming from someone with tooth problems growing up, then this has been like a godsend to me.
Yeah.
Not only for not having tooth problems, but the money that you spend on dentist is.
It's true. Well, I didn't have a dentist for many, many years, and I finally went in, and they're like, "Oh my god." So they said they're like, "Oh," it's like, "Oh no."
Yeah. No. Yeah, and this, even if you drink sugary drinks, this helps with it washes it out. Anyway, that's what I swear by. That's my piece of advice today.
Hey, Davis, I got a question for you.
Yes,
Have you ever seen this?
I have seen it.
It's a neat little game. I ran it last weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It it might be good research. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's real light. It's basically OD&D with the rules explained clearly. That's what it is.
No. I think this is a running issue with you. Explain it clearly. You know, though, I will say this though: the creators of stuff like this are sometimes the worst at explaining rules.
Well, sure. That's why games like Old School Essentials are so like lauded, is because the mechanics are not particularly complicated, but they explain it in a way where you're like, oh, of course.
Right. Yes, exactly. That's like I don't know if you've never played board games, right? Like
Played a couple, not any of the real crazy ones.
Yeah, like back in the day, SPI and whoever would put together these like games, and the rules were
manuals.
Yeah, they were manuals, and so convoluted and so complex until you played them and learned them, and it was like, did it really take 3 paragraphs to explain that? You know,
No, is usually the answer.
Yeah, no is typically the answer. So,
Fun fact. Speaking of outdoor survival, I'm pretty sure Wizards of the Coast owns that game now, so they could bring it all full circle.
Really?
Yeah. Because who did outdoor survival? I don't remember originally.
It was TSR.
No. They told you to go buy it for the wilderness stuff. I don't think they produced it, did they?
I thought that they did.
It was at Avalon Hill did it originally, is what the people say.
Oh, Avalon Hill. Really?
Yeah. I think Hasbro at some point subsumed the Avalon Hill catalog, so.
Yeah, probably. They bought a lot of stuff. And just sitting on it, I don't know if they'll ever do anything with it. They just don't want to.
That's not like, I don't know that there's a lot of outdoor survival fans out there.
No.
It's just for its relation to role-playing.
Yeah, I don't know if there's I don't know what that community looks like.
But just think about that for a minute. That like there was a time in the industry where you could be like, to play my game completely, go buy this unrelated board game and use those rules. And it was just like, okay, I guess I'll go do that. We don't produce that board game; it's our competitor. And you're like, all right, sure, yeah, let's do it. Like the world is completely.
No, it's
like, can you imagine that?
Yeah, no. Anymore, that's not how anything works anymore.
No.
It is so cutthroat, and and I think like Hasbro, they'll buy stuff. I know that certain companies do this with other products. They buy stuff with no intention of ever developing it, never doing anything with it. They just hold it.
Just sit on it, yeah.
They sit on it so no one else can do something with it that might compete with what they have already. So
I think I saw a question. I know somebody posted. Oh man, I can't find it now.
I have returned from the Netherlands. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna go through here and look for questions while you guys are chatting.
There was a question. I don't know where it is.
There was and I have 3 answers for each question.
I'll find it.
Yes, no, and maybe.
Yes.
Perhaps.
Yes, there you go. Perhaps. Let me think about this. Yeah. A question for us?
I don't know.
No, I don't know. Anyway,
You ever seen those ants that have like a flat head and their job is to stop the entrance to the hole?
Yeah,
Their job is to be a door. I think that's pretty cool.
It is. The ant world, I still think you should become an etymologist.
I don't know what it's called. I just know it's an ant with a door head.
Yeah, you should devote your life to it because you have so much knowledge about it already.
It's all surface level though. It's like,
It's like Davis was an archaeologist, and then one day he was on a dig and he realized I should be a writer for RPGs instead.
Yeah. I was drunk when I made that decision.
I did not. Let's hear the story. I've not heard this story. I've not.
At Vino's? You've never heard the Vino story?
I know y'all met there. That's all we've ever heard. We've not heard behind the scenes.
Yeah, I don't really know, like, at what point I said, yeah, I think I'll do that. I think when Kent said we could make money doing it, and I was like, yeah, right. But I was clearing out my master's degree at that point.
Oh. Well, I understand that.
Then I moved to Little Rock and started writing for... yeah. So then I moved to Little Rock and started writing for TLG.
There's like, in this company, there's like 9 or 10 degrees floating around and nobody uses any of them. I think it's hilarious. But they use them. I've got like $150,000 of education.
Man, you have no idea.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. No, I will say that at least I was an archaeologist for about 15 to 20 years. So it was from college to just when I started working for TLG. So I actually got to use my degree, but within my family, I know that no one has used their degree.
Oh, and actually, that's Davis right there. There's a young lady in chat by the name of Elvin Made in our TTRPG.
Yes, so here's our big news for today.
Go ahead, Davis.
Yes, the Adventurer's Backpack is coming out. And I was perusing Twitter like I usually do. and I came across Elvin Mae Inn's classes, right? She had the dancer class up specifically, but there were a few other classes floating around on her site. And I kept coming back to the dancer class, and I got super, super excited about it. I thought it was a unique, really cool take on a class. And so I started on Twitter. I asked Emmy if I could actually, do it publicly. And we started publicly going over how to convert it to Castles and Crusades to make it, within the power structure and rules and stuff of Castles and Crusades. And the more I got into it, the more I liked the class. And I proposed to Steve.
We have an ad running, so they can't hear you.
Really?
Oh, I need to. You know what? Remind me. I need to fix that. I'm gonna fix it. We can fix it to where it'll say it in the chat too. There's an ad running. That's good because they can't hear you if anybody's not subbed.
Yeah, no, if they're not subbed, they don't know what you're saying.
So we can talk shit, right? No, wait, we can't.
We have an ad in the middle of our thing?
That's how they make.
Oh, you can hear? Oh, I don't know. They can hear you. Okay, it's over.
Okay, anyway, I don't even know where I left off. Anyway, so I started doing this thing on Twitter where I was going over the class that Emmy had come up with so I could convert it to Castles and Crusades for her. I liked the class so much. I've really, really, really grown to like the class. So that I asked Steve last week if we could make it an official class. And he was like, yeah, sure. But I had to show him various renditions of the class and stuff like that. And everyone is on board with turning it into an official class to include Grace. And I'm really excited about this. So that we now have Emmy's dancer class will be an official Castles and Crusades class in the Adventurer's backpack.
Not necessarily. There's a caveat to that, right? So it's a stretch reward.
There's a stretch reward. We have to reach 120,000 on our whatever it's called backer kit.
Yeah.
And then it will be moved into the Adventures Backpack as an official class. So and it's a really cool class. If you want to get, you go to Twitter and look through the various posts on the dancer class to get an idea of what the dancer class is. That'll give you a really good idea of where it's going.
I did post Emmy's link in here to her page, as I think where she would see some of that. So there's another link to it. It's updated on the backer kit now. You guys will see the stretch reward map. It's updated, and there is a little bit of language under stretch rewards. This gives a very, 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 very brief description, but it's there. So there you go.
Yeah, and if you want a full description, you can go to Emmy's page or to my page, our Twitter page, and I mean, you can see how I'm developing it. It's all public. The rest of it will be developed publicly so that it's all hashed out to perfectly mesh with Castles and Crusades. Now, the cool thing about this class, what I really like about this class, and it was all sort of happened at once, because I'm perusing through Twitter that afternoon, and I come across one image. I'll see if I can find it. And I was like, well, that's a really cool image. And where is it?
Steve sent me something to show too, by the way. Find my conversation with him.
And so those of you who have not been following what's going on in my addled head is that I have recently gotten into watching anime, which probably needs some explanation.
I mean, explain some things.
Well, I've never watched anime before, right? So
I don't bother with it. It's all crap.
Well, no, yeah. So, do you think that?
Yes, I do.
No, he does not think that.
Yes, I do. I do think that.
Okay, no, I
am hated by everybody that I know that likes anime because I'm like, you're wasting your time. Don't bother with it. It's junk.
Dude, you're crazy. Hey, Chuck, I just put a thing in Team Troll. This is the first image. I just ran across this image on Twitter somewhere. I don't know who did it. I don't know I know nothing about it. But just next to that was Emmy's, or the post following that on my feed was Emmy's dancer class. I was well, those two fit perfectly together. And then I read a class, got excited. I was like, that's a really cool concept I just want to work with. And I've come to like it so much, I want it to be an official CNC class. So the class is actually...
So here, let me show you real quick, Dave. So are you watching the stream?
No, I'm not actually.
It's all
Let
right.
me pull it up.
Okay, go ahead. And then you'll see that. I'll show you. I'll put up what Steve sent me, and then if you want, I'll show you this weird.
I can't keep up with the stream that comes.
My favorite part of making sweeping generalizations is that there's 100 people that like are very quick to like, no, you're wrong. You don't understand. You're looking at the wrong stuff. I'm like, I don't. Okay.
So this is what I enjoy. I can't remember the name. Someone might know it. So I enjoy watching movies from Asia, or I've come to really like it in the past. It's not like it's new. I watched Ron in the theater, Godzilla, and Crouching Dragon, Hidden Tiger, whatever, Hidden Tiger, blah 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 blah. All 3 ages. What?
Did you get Twitch up so I can go ahead and put this picture up?
I've got it up, but I'm in an ad. I'll be in an ad for like 19 years.
No, that's negative thinking.
How? I know. You sound like my son. Dad, quit being so negative.
That sounds like my whole family except me, typically. I don't know. Yeah, I am negative. All right, let me put this up. I don't know if this is going to be the final artwork, but Steve sent this over as an ad copy with it, so we'll drop it up there. That's a concept from Peter, I guess, from one of them right there. And then you sent over one that I think, oh, that's not it. That is definitely not it right there. I would agree. That's not the dancer. No, that's some horrific thing that Zoe drew up. Jesus Christ. Look at that thing, man. I forget who that is. It's one of the.
What the heck? Yeah, no, that's not a dancer.
That's Moloch. That's who that is. I knew it was somebody. I just couldn't remember who it was.
The other image was Peter's. Peter did that a while ago. I don't know specifically what product for. But that's what I thought of when the dancer. So the dancer is like
like this right here. I'm gonna put this.
It combines dance with fighting, and it's a pure fighting class, which I really, really enjoy. I enjoy that take. But the whole thing about anime, so it all combined together, like at the right moment. There was the post, Emmy's post. There's that image. I'm watching anime, and everything just sort of comes together. And as I'm working on the class, I'm like, I'm liking this concept better and better and better because I can throw all these rules in there. But what you have is sort of like in my head, I was thinking, like the first thoughts that come to my head, what's the Game of Thrones, the Prince of Dorne guy? Yeah. Would be a dancer, right? The way he's fluidly moving about that battle space, like a dancer, and taking advantage of the mountain, even though eventually he gets killed. That would be one example.
And, I've noticed on that scene, you bring that up. You really remember that. That scene must have really struck you well because you always think about that. I've noticed that's always one.
Yeah, no, I think I think that combat is not can be represented differently or viewed differently. Remember the scene when in Troy, I can't remember which movie it was, Brad Pitt fights.
Man.
What's the Siege of Troy movie with Brad Pitt in it?
It's called Troy.
Is that?
And there was a siege. You're right.
Yeah. Remember the fight scene between Hector and Achilles?
Yes.
Okay.
Very well.
It's a really, really, really good fight scene. But it has all this fluid motion. They're constantly moving, dancing around each other, doing this whole thing. So what this class does is bring that in. Now combine this with so this I can't find it in Western Europe specifically. It seems to be absent Western Europe. But starting in Eastern Europe, you have these sword dancers, right? And it's sword dancing, weapon dancing, and stuff like that. So these dancers just move with their swords. Now, as I started to research it, and what really got me excited was that dancing was part of the training retinue for various armies in India, China.
I know it's used. I know it's used in fight scenes in the movie for sure. I know that for a fact, but I didn't know that was in the military. That's interesting.
Yeah, it was training in the military. They learned to dance in combination with their weapons, which in China, I've put a post up somewhere where I mentioned it, which in China has turned into this really, really beautiful dance style. It's in China, Thailand, Vietnam, Vietnam has some really, really cool dance where you see those women dancing with the spears and the swords and everything and the huge costumes and everything like that. I put that in one scene up where they always do that kickoff at the end with the spear. It's just really cool. Anyway, I thought it would bring all of that together. The dancing class would bring all of it together. I was excited about it. So I've moved it now to the Adventures Backpack to become an official class. I'm excited about it. But I have to give credit to Emmy for doing it, for creating that class idea. And then it just stuck into my head. And I just want to run with it. I stole her idea.
So we need more backers so we can get it, because I'd like to play that class. It'd be fun, but we got to get there.
Yeah, no, I would too. And I think so conceptually, so this will be the hard part. It's always the difficult part with classes like this, because that Prince of Dorne, let's just take the Prince of Dorne as like a dancer. He could be a fighter, he could be a ranger, he could be any number of the fighting classes.
Sure.
Right? Any number of those fighting classes, except these things stand out about him. One was the fluid motion, where the mountain was just standing there like a lump of clay, with his heavy armor and big sword and all that kind of stuff. And he was moving around him, right? He wasn't wearing armor. Prince of Dorne was not wearing armor, maybe leather armor, something like that. He didn't depend on the armor. So the dancer class can't wear armor. You're just not allowed to wear armor. You have to use other aspects of your class to help defend yourself, which would be like the clothing you can wear, but how you move about the battlefield. So that would be one end of it. The other end of it would be to take any of those dances in China that you see, and I'll try to post them on Twitter. They're really cool, and I've only seen one in Thailand. In person. They're really, really awesome. But here's one fascinating thing that I found while I'm researching this stuff. Is that, okay, so this sword dancing thing, you can find sword dancing starting roughly in Poland. It's really easy in Russia and Ukraine. You can find that all over the place, right? And it just gets more and more popular the further east you move. But there's nothing like that in Europe, with the exception of Scotland, where they just lay swords on the ground and jump around them. And I'm like, what kind of sword dancing is that? Anyway.
A couple comments floating around I want to mention. Just funny. Manfred had one of the best ones. He said, what did he say? Let me find it real quick. This is so great. He said, Homer would not like that scene from Troy. Which is the first comment. I thought that was hilarious. And then let's see, what was this next one here that was pretty good? Ben Adam Knight says CNC new classes will be West Side Story Fighters. He's not wrong.
Ooh.
No.
No.
Jeremy's like, oh.
Anyway, so that's my run up on the dancer class. I really like it. So it's going in.
And you know what?
And Grace really loved it as well. So, and she's already gearing up to play one of the dancer classes. So that's really cool. And now that if we can get it out there for more people to see, I think it'll be a really super popular.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's all combat, which is refreshing.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, we've got a lot of spellcasters, and like the class I'm writing, that Warlock, it's not a spellcaster, but spell-like ability. It's the same thing, right? I mean,
Yeah.
We don't have. I don't think. I'm trying to think what classes, Jeremy, you've been tearing through ABP that's just martial. They don't do any spellcasting. I'm trying to think. Scald, I guess.
I haven't gotten that far.
I think
the
Scald.
The Archer.
The Archer, of course. Yeah. Though we came close. We
Everything else can punch suns and quintuple backflip over exploding trains.
He's a big fan.
It's good. It's good.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, but a lot of them do have like magical abilities and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And how many
Warlocks are just 8th level wizards? It says so in my player's handbook. Well, come on, Manfred. Mine was going to be fun, man. Me and Jeremy have cooked up some good ideas for that. It's going to be great. I think it'll be the best class ever for this game.
What? Now, didn't we do another one? You guys are doing the Warlock, right?
Yeah. I started writing on it, and then thankfully volunteered to
Wait,
help,
it landed on Jeremy's desk. Jeremy,
Well,
are you writing the
So
book?
so what happened is no, I am, but Jeremy's helping. I've drug him into ABP full time, so he's so thankful too. He was bored. he just looked and went on back. It's like,
All right. Hey, Jeremy, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What would you like to do next?
What would I like to do?
Yes.
I know what he wanted to do.
get
I know
this-
exactly the answer to this question, but he won't say it on live stream.
Get this pain out of my tooth.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
I went to the dentist today to fix something that they did wrong
Right.
already.
What?
I got a filling, and then my tooth hurt really bad. I went to a specialist. I paid him $300 for him to tell me I'm not doing a root canal. I'll go back and have them do it again. I did that, and today, the anesthesia's wearing off. I'm touching the tooth, and the pain is still there. So I just went through hell for literally nothing today. So I'm in a really great mood.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know all about that because a couple weeks ago I was in the same boat.
What's
It's actually
that?
worse.
What's that bottle sitting next to you?
Yeah, just drink that whole bottle and you won't give a shit. Okay, you will not care.
Oh yeah.
But don't do it on stream because then shit will happen, and we don't want that to happen.
Yeah. No, that's your mouthwash.
So Lion, who's excited for Beneath the Canopy Green? I am. 'Cause I'm dying to see it. Is it who out there's gotten it already? I want to know how it turned out. I have no idea how that book turned out. I have no clue.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't
book?
either. I'm dying.
And
to
I
hear,
was
I'm
even
dying to
down
see
in
it.
the office last week, so
I know. I figured you saw all that shit. Did you not load up on some
Beneath the
stuff?
Canopy Green.
What
Yeah.
book?
Beneath the Canopy Green.
Oh, I don't know.
Did you not load up all this? Get your copies? Why you didn't get anything? Did you? Damn it! You should have.
No.
I don't.
I
get
was
anything.
thinking today. I still haven't got anything for Hermit Adventure. I thought, my God, I need to get some shit before it all goes away. Right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
It said, according to Agile Monk, it looks awesome. That's good. You have the special and regular. That's awesome. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait. Yeah. And I didn't say hi to everybody too early when we were going through this. I'll be around in the morning to say hi to you though. Hey
What are you
Heather,
doing
how
in
you
the
doing? I'll do my
Wait,
morning
what are you
stream.
doing?
I'll get on there and bullshit with them. Early on.
Wait, you do a stream on Friday morning?
Mm-hmm. I moved my Wednesday to Friday.
Oh,
It was a work thing because I was working too many hours, and for whatever reason, your brother cares about me. So.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
I hope he's listening. He's probably not. I don't know.
Oh, did Crusader 28 come out?
Oh yeah, Crusader 20. How did it turn out? Oh yeah, it's out in the Papas now, Jeremy. It's wild.
Oh my God! Did Crusader 28 sound? I didn't.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
I can't believe you didn't get nothing while you were down. I'd have loaded my damn truck up in me.
I had an emergency call.
Well, that's all right.
I got to Little Rock and I was literally there for 30 minutes, I think, before I got an emergency call. I'm like, okay, I gotta leave.
Yeah, that's what Steve told me. He said you hauled ass out of here. I was like, okay, whatever then.
Yeah. So
it looks
I
really
intend to
good.
spend that-
Awesome. Great to hear that, Manfred. We were hoping everybody would like it. Oh, you're getting the old man procedure in the morning? Oh, I remember the first time I had that one done. It happens again too. Oh, that's great. Didn't know about that. I would refund the core bundle add-on for CZ so I could add it to it instead. Thanks for that.
Oh yeah,
no worries.
We are going to keep up with the Crusader.
I'm confused.
Because don't you have the next one like?
No, I keep saying, okay, everybody, send me
No,
your stuff
we-
for the
we
next
talked
issue.
about
Steven
that.
says, don't do that.
I mean, we're moving into that now.
It will,
Do you remember?
It's coming eventually.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's,
Okay.
it's-
All right. I
it's
thought
once
I was
things
freaked
clear
out you didn't know, but yeah. Okay. Good.
Okay, I wrote the short story, the part 2 of that short story, and
Oh!
you should have that. I have 2 other
Well,
stories
no, so
complete.
I didn't print that one. You
Davis.
gave me a different one because a guy walked in the desert and heard his hair.
Right? No. But what I sent you was part 1 of a 2 because
The
the
one
story.
with the giant and the glacier.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 6,000 words. I sent you the first 3,000.
Okay.
So
All right.
Manfred
So
says,
part 2's already there, and I wrote 2 other stories already for you, Jeremy.
Okay.
Okay, and they're both 6,000 words.
and they're
so
for Patreon, right?
A good length. No, they're for.
Oh, okay.
they're
Speaking
for
of,
Crusader. Whatever you guys want to do with them.
Well-
I swear to God, I gave Kent. He's still sitting on
believe you.
manuscripts from 2 years ago.
we
so-
believe you. We're completely 100%.
Yeah.
We believe you. So, question for you.
Mhm.
I know you. Are you going to be traveling much? You're not going to be? Are you traveling much across? You going across the water anymore this fall? You going back over to Thailand? Maybe you don't know.
Yeah.
Are you going to have any time when you're not going to be traveling and you might be free on a weekend or through the week? Probably on the weekend.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, because I want to set you up at some point between August. What is this? July. Yeah. So August, September, October, November, December. One of those months. I want to see if I can get you to join me or whatever in Discord and run a game for the Patreon members.
Yeah.
I'd love to get you to run one game this year if you could in the next, because we're just doing them monthly, and I'd love to have you to do one of them. But I know your schedule.
Like 4 games, 1 a week. Is that what you're talking about?
No. I mean, well, actually, that's a different story. I do have more needs. I forgot, but yeah. So 1 month out of this year, I want you to run a game in Discord for a few people that are Patreon. They just hop into Discord and you run the game there. There's no streaming or anything. It's for Patreon members, right?
Okay.
And then I want to try to get you to also run a game during the Summer of Siege in August, the month of August.
August is going to be very, very difficult.
I know. We'll find the day that you can do it, and that's when we'll do it. I don't care. If you will, because No.
I got a great idea.
Okay.
So in late August, I think let's just say sometime after mid-August, I'll clear up. I want to go to ReaperCon, so you need to get me a room and badge for ReaperCon.
No one has told me this, so you get a hold of me. Get a hold of me in the morning, though. Okay. Just message me about 6 o'clock in the morning. I'll be up. Just message.
Okay. Right. I'll join you on stream tomorrow morning. How's that?
Yeah, if you want. Sure. Okay. But don't let me forget about that. That's important.
Okay. Yeah, I won't. I'll remind. What time do you stream in the morning?
8:30 Central.
That's 8:30 my time, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, your Central.
Okay. Yes. Okay. I'll remind you in the morning. But
yeah, because
I can run a game while I'm at ReaperCon.
Right. Well, that's a good idea. There's an ulterior motive I have. Now I'm asking about that. We'll talk about that more. But sure, absolutely. How brutal is Davis? Davis is, for whatever reason, I've got this reputation for being. I ran one Patreon game now, and now everybody in Discord thinks I'm some sort of brutal CK. I am not. You guys wanted to be entertained, and you died. That's the whole story right there. Sorry. Anyway. But no, Davis is not brutal. I've watched his games. He doesn't hurt PCs. They walk away with tons of treasure. It's just like his adventures. They come out smelling like a rose.
Remember, the first 30 feet of that dungeon can deliver 10,000 points of damage.
Look at these liars in chat. I am not a killer CK. That is fake news. Davis, did I show you? I know Jeremy knows. He knows about it. Do you know what killed him? Did you see the picture?
No.
I'll send it over to you later.
There is no picture of it. What do you mean?
Yeah, the picture I sent you of them all dying. You don't remember that?
Oh, maybe.
I could show it on screen, I suppose. Y'all want to see it? I'll show it on screen.
This is not art that we own. Who did this?
I found it online somewhere. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't own it. We're not going to use it. You did a great job, and all that good stuff. Be fine. Here, I'll show it to the streamers. This is for the Patreon. So Jeremy, tell them about Patreon Mates List and what we do with these games and what else we're doing on there. That might be actually helpful.
If you back the Patreon, you become a patron. I get so happy that I don't know what to do with myself. No. I'm
not sure that's turned out the way I thought it would.
There's different tiers. There's 3 tiers. We post twice a week, exclusive stuff we're working on, behind the scenes stuff, polls. If you're back at the troll tier, you get to participate in the private game. We try to run at least once a month, at least starting this month. All sorts of stuff. There's also a play by vote game going on right now, of which the second post just got put up on. So if you're a goblin tier or higher, you can go look at that and vote, say what we should do next.
That's true.
Sometimes I forget and I post 3 times a week.
So here it is on the stream. This is just a quick grab I did during the game.
Now look, you guys, in case you
in fairness, it's pretty dang close to twice a week. It averages out.
There's what they had to fight right there. They actually finished the adventure and then they wanted to go explore. So
Is that a big tongue coming out of that creature?
where right here? Yes, it's got a giant gun. It'll grab you. It's got tentacles. It's got eyeball stalks coming out its head. It's called a frogamoth. We call it the Hara, right, Jeremy? And that can be found.
I don't remember what I called it.
You called it the Hara. That's what's
It's
in
a
Into the
horror,
Dark.
yeah.
The copy I have.
Wait.
Spoilers, Charles. Fucking
Charles.
say what's in it.
Oh, they need to know there's some crazy shit, you know?
Charles.
Gosh, Davis.
Hey,
there
Chuck,
it
is
is.
that
Look
your
at that.
name?
Hey, does that give you guys any memories? Did you enjoy that last week? You punks? Anyway, all right.
Hey, Chuck, is that your name, Charles?
Yes. Charles
Here's
Warren
a
Cumbo the
question.
third, if you want into the proper.
Rodney,
I didn't know.
question for Davis.
Thank God.
Yes.
Archers can't use a bow according to the new Adventurer's Armory on page 273. Why do they have bonuses to use a bow?
It's great. Ask it. Yes. Excellent, Rodney. Way to go. Flashbacks.
273. What an odd thing to say. Why would you not? Is that the case just by omission, or does it explicitly say that?
I don't know. I'm looking it up now. But I'll pull out my.
Oh, he's getting it.
Handy,
Oh, somebody
dandy
found something on
reference.
there too. They posted Discord. I was going to tell you about it. There is. I don't know why people
There's
just
some
don't.
weird formatting.
If you
thing.
ever find anything wrong with that book, please email product support. That's the only way it ever gets really taken care of.
Wait. So this may have been poorly written. The archer is proficient with all weapons except those required to be wielded in both hands.
Oh, that is poorly written.
That's very
Yeah.
poorly written.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily. They could be talented and use their teeth.
That's like one of the only noteworthy things about a bow is that you got to use two hands to use it.
Not always.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Anyway,
now their
so-
words you're going to destroy the book because it's in your home. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. So yes, that was poorly written.
He chose poorly. He wrote poorly.
Where is my editor to fix everything I fuck up?
I didn't edit that book.
No, I don't think anybody edited that book. I didn't go. They didn't. I didn't get a look at it either. Come to think of it.
What? No one edited that?
I did not get a pass
Who
at that
would
book.
edit such a thing?
I did not get a pass at that book. I remember now. I don't think anybody did. I think it was probably Red and Blue, the dogs that looked at it, and it was sent to the printer.
No, I think it was probably edited for grammar to some extent.
Yeah,
I guess.
probably.
By
Maybe.
pen, but I don't.
You have to be a tripod to be a bowman. Omega. We got plenty of editors.
Just for clarification, what that means is that two-handed weapons that required
Two-handed melee.
two melee weapons.
What was that? A shake weight you just showed us? Never mind. All right. Let's see. I can't. What was funny is I was expecting Jerry to laugh and you not laugh. He didn't do shit and you laughed your ass off. That's so funny.
Yeah,
Prehensile
I know what
tail.
you're talking
Yeah, you have to have
about.
a
I know
prehensile
exactly
tail.
where that goes.
You have to use a prehensile tail to use a bow.
Yeah. Oh, that is a great idea. Oh my god. That is a freaking awesome idea. Yes,
Oh
no,
my
that
God.
is a- yes, no, that's a great.
There's no animal that has a prehensile tail that can exert the amount of poundage required to draw a bowstring.
There will
And
be
Spock,
shortly.
Spock walks in the room. Jeremy's new middle name is Spock. I'm telling you, that's what it's called. Logically.
No, imagine this: an animal with these like big horns. What is that cow that has those huge horns, like those huge thick horns that go straight up? What is that?
Hey, long shot.
Anyway,
How are you, brother?
anyways, there's a cow like that, and you could put like a bowstring on it, and then just give it like this tail that's massively powerful, and it can with its tail.
Sure.
Sure.
So we have dragons like flying around in the air, flitting about, spitting like.
Sure, but the
Oh my
dragons
God,
don't
a
have
bull.
swords for fingers.
No, they do. Smog.
His claws are spears, sir.
Claws like spears, armor like shields. Yes.
Oh my God.
Right
Now we're.
tail, a
Teeth
thunderbolt.
sharp as
Wait,
swords.
how are you quoting Tolkien? You hate it.
I like the Hobbit. I like the Hobbit a
Oh,
lot.
oh!
Yeah.
So he
I love
likes the Hobbit.
The hole in the ground. There lived
Oh,
the
God,
yeah.
have mercy. I think we should do a live stream of you two reenacting the Hobbit.
I like the Hobbit a lot.
Right?
I like
You
the Hobbit
clearly
a lot.
know the
Because it's
quotes.
light. It's so light, and it doesn't like. It doesn't. It's not doing the. I read the King James Bible 6 times, and I'm emulating its style. Like it doesn't have that.
It's light as a feather. It floats
light.
past. Yes. No, I love The Hobbit. I used to
Oh,
read
man,
it
I
every
am
year. It was my go-to
crying,
book
I'm
once a
laughing.
year. I would
Now,
read
Lord,
The
Lord of the
Hobbit.
Rings has very florid prose.
Yeah.
Maybe not florid. It is lovely prose.
Well, hold on. There's an announcement to be made. Agile Monk has just said that the Ankoli Watusi is the cow with tall horns. It is a modern African breed of domestic cattle. It derives from the Ankoli group of Sangha cattle breeds of East and Central Africa. It is characterized by very large horns.
Yes. Now imagine that with a bowstring between its horns.
Is that like a membrane? It's like flesh.
Yes. It could be like a demon from hell or something. Just like
I would just play it. Ding 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 ding.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I
just
think we
take
can pull
it
it
out.
off. We'd have to have Zoe back drawing the art for it to work properly.
dude, you just played a big frog monster with a minus big huge like lipid tongue coming out of her some crap, you know?
Yeah.
And you tell me a cow with a bowstring is ridiculous.
Me? No, I don't. No, I'm
literally
down.
have
Okay, okay. This is what it is. I
Oh,
know,
God,
I know,
here we go.
I know ridiculous when I see it. That's you can't quantify what is and isn't ridiculous.
Minotaur Archers, the new horrors of the deep. Oh my God, that's awesome. God, you're on fire today, Manfred. My God, that's funny. Oh wait, that was Ben Adams that said that. That's even better. Good God, the comments we've got going on. It's been great. Lord have mercy. So, real quick, couple things. It's about time for me to cut this out here if I'm going to stay married. We need to do the giveaways, but I want to tell everybody thank you from us at the company here. I have some interesting news. I just hear my voice twice.
Yeah, you did.
Someone's,
heard it too.
that's got to be Davis. He's up to some
What?
shenanigans. It's
Oh,
fine.
yeah, I'm sure it's me.
You what?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't either. All right, so
Wait.
I lost my page. Oh, here it is. All right, so let me refresh this a minute. So the good news is, since the stream started, we have had. Is it gonna refresh? There it is. We actually got a couple backers, and we are on a backer train right now. I think. Yep, we still have a backer train going. Actually, that's
Awesome.
Wow.
You should get my brother on here.
I don't know where your brother's at.
Get great. Oh yeah, get
You have
great.
to go
Get
deep.
everyone. All the trolls are asleep.
I know, except
I'm
us.
about to pack it in early today. I'm gonna be really
Yeah, the only trolls
can't believe you're
are
on
Happy
here.
Troll,
Yeah.
Jeremy.
I know, Wolf. I'm in that same boat, and I work for him. I don't ever know what's going on. You know, I'll be back in the morning. Davis might be here, but I'll be back for
feel the
sure.
fire.
Hanging out, talking shit. We'll be on at about 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central. And now I'm going to swing over to the giveaways real quick. If you haven't gotten into the giveaways over here at twitch.tv/
Wait, let me
Troller
say.
Games, Troller Games, just give us a follow. Expert Support raffle. Continue, sir.
I just want to say I want to thank Emmy from Elvin Made In for coming up with that class idea and letting me run with it.
Yes.
She gracefully allowed me to do this, so I'm really excited. And that class is going to be awesome. Go to Twitter too if you want more details on the class, and you can help us develop it along the way if you want. Just read through it. Oh, we had this guy from France too, or French at least, give us correct French words for some of the movements and stuff like that, which is really awesome. I think
That
it's really
reminds
cool.
me, I got to
Cool.
finish.
I don't know
gotta
how I
finish.
would be able to pronounce those, but
No, I can't pronounce them. I came up with, yeah, I threw in Dance Macabre. I love that. That was my contribution.
that's pretty cute.
Yeah. Oh, and Dance of the Sleeves. So they can't wear armor, right? But at a certain point, the dancer will be able to use certain type of clothing to their advantage to increase their armor class. It's like a distraction type thing. I think it's cool.
All right.
Same
here
for
we
the
go.
head.
All right, I'm going to close these giveaways out right
No
now.
veils. will guide and mislead and pull your attention away from the correct point to place the. But
Hey,
same
thanks
can
for
be
the
said
sub,
for
Henry.
anything.
What's up, Henry? Hey, Henry's in the chat.
Prepare for battle.
Henry.
He just subbed. He subbed. Henry. All right, closing out these entries. All right, we're gonna do 3 pulls. What's up, Castle Keeper? And we're gonna do 3 pulls.
The Castle Keeper.
Agile, it's being worked on. Believe it or not, I have someone working on it right now, but I don't know when that'll be. He has a full-time job, so I'm sure in the next few weeks.
Oh.
He's working on that one, and he's working on a AA one as well.
Do we not have that?
We do, but this is for the starter kit. Starter set.
Oh,
Sorry. I'm losing my voice. What's up, Doc Flamingo? All right, so let me pull these winners here real quick, okay? So a link will come up over the link to our Discord. Just join our Discord if you haven't already, and Obsidian Risk will give you a code. You just DM him, Obsidian Risk. It'll be in the chat here. Or you can ask or whatever. We'll help you. We have 3,000 people on our Discord, and we're all friends. We're all family, so it's all good. So let me go ahead and pick these winners. The first 2 will be for $15. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Line Dove GM. Rock on, Line. Good to see you chat too, by the way, buddy. Next up is going to be for $15. Who is it? I didn't see who it was. Oh, it's Ben Adams Knight, the comedian.
beautiful.
Excellent, Ben. Excellent. All right, Grax.
Incredible.
Grax. And then for the $25 room, that will be for Winter. Wow, Winter. Congrats, buddy. He's always winning here lately. He's on a roll. That's good.
Hey, wait a second. I think you should do an automatic give. Who pointed out the poor grammar in my book?
I don't know. Me. Give me something free. I don't even have any books lately, you know. Congrats to everybody. Like I said, I'll be back in the morning.
Whoever pointed out that poor grammar in that book should get a free product.
Really, I love it. I love it when you just randomly do this shit on the stream.
Dangerous precedent.
Thank you so much for that.
Oh yeah, no. It's just that for catching me off guard and finding like where I didn't poorly explain
Me
something.
on
And
Facebook.
that'll be the last time that ever happens.
Yeah.
Oh Lordy, yeah, right. Everybody's like, sure.
Yeah, sure. Now everyone's gonna be pouring over the book with a magnifying glass. Yes, you forgot the period.
All right, so I'm gonna raid into Dave since we have to get here a little bit early today. We'll raid into Eat the Surf. He's usually in the channel hanging out. What's up, Reverend Rodney Barnes? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're having a good Thursday afternoon. Hey, there's Chris Johnson, the big famous dude. Yeah, congrats to all the winners. So we're gonna raid out. I'll be back in the morning, like I said, 8:30 Eastern, 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central. If you don't catch us then, we'll be back Monday for Grace's stream. She'll be doing some stuff on her stream Monday evening. So y'all have a wonderful evening. If I don't catch you, see y'all have a great weekend. We really appreciate it. All right, go give Dave some love over there. Looks like he's doing Monster Talk. They're talking about Free RPG Day and some kind of miniature painting and all kinds of crazy stuff going on. So anyway, thanks everybody. We appreciate you. He's a great guy. And remember, Troza, ow, rock on.